Here we are again, motherfuckers. Oh, yes. Today is Tuesday. Yeah, man, I may get in a little rant today. So if you are, worried about your feelings at all, you might want to just not watch this video. And if you do stay and I hurt your feelings, then that was on you. The world that we live in, man. I'm fucking sick and tired, man. I'm sick and tired of this fucking bullshit. The radio, the television, these fucking evil motherfuckers in the world have no problem telling you how to live your fucking life, man. They don't have no problem doing it on your television 24 hours a fucking day, telling you what you need to do, how you should fucking live your life. I mean, we are fucking slaves already, man. I've been thinking about a few things, man. Just been thinking about some things today. Had some things on my mind that was bothering me, man. I had a fucking senior moment today. It wasn't my first senior moment, but I had this moment today at work. And it was kind of like a senior, but I'll tell you about it later. I'll tell you about it later. It was kind of funny, but it was just like I was disconnected from the fucking world. I was like disconnected from fucking reality, man. It was like I wasn't even fucking there, man. It was like I was on another fucking planet. It was just like this moment happened, like with me and my foreman, man, my boss. And even my boss, he told me, he says, man, he goes, I thought you lost your mind for a second, man. I just couldn't help but just laugh about it, man. Just laugh about it. What is important to you? What is important to you in your life, man? I used to think, being a Christian, I know that I'm not like this religious type fucking Christian that these people in the church are. That they have these rules and, you know, things that they have to do, and this guy behind the pulpit doesn't have a fucking job, wants to collect your fucking money so he can continue to not have a fucking job and tell you how to live your fucking life, and tell you that you need to keep coming in the door and keep throwing some fucking money at this guy so he could go out and buy fucking the new Escalades and the fucking new boats and campers and the beach houses in Florida and shit like that. No, no. But I do believe in God. I do believe that there are people that are actual Christians that are honest. They have a good soul in them. They're honest people and they want to see things right. They genuinely want to see things right. And that's kind of where I find myself in that category. I think religion is just a very confusing thing for a lot of people. I mean, just look at the Catholic Church. What a fucking joke is that? You go in and there's fucking gold shit everywhere, as if you're going to worship this shit. And then you can't even pray to God. You got to ask the Father to pray for you, to intercede, because his life, he's such a saint that you need him to pray for you. But I used to think that we were sent here as spiritual beings. We are spiritual beings in a carnal body living in this carnal world. That is what we are. We are spiritual beings in the carnal body in a carnal world. And I used to think that we are here to be educated. Thinking that's why we're here. We're here to be educated for the afterlife. When we leave this body and we leave here, we're being educated for there. And I do believe that that is still part of it. It's still part of it. But I believe now that we are here to possess our souls, man. We are here to possess our souls. We have been given a chance to come here, live in this fucking crazy world, this sin-filled, evil-ass world, and give us an opportunity to possess our souls, man. That way we can get on here and speak our mind and be honest with people and not be a sheep, not be a lost sheep in the world. You got to act like the lost sheep. I should say the lost sheep. Instead of calling them sheep, I'll call them lost sheep because they haven't possessed their soul and they're still struggling to even figure out what their soul even looks like. They don't even know what their fucking soul looks like, man. But, these fucking people on the news, man, let's just get back to that. They're driving me up a fucking wall. These people, these evil people, they get on there night and day and all night long and tell you, how you need to live your life, what you need to do, and how you need to fucking think. And it drives me up a fucking wall, and people are just, they have turned politics into God. Politicians in the United States government is the God of the world, man, and it is sad, man. They think that Joe Biden or Donald Trump is going to save their fucking soul. There's only one person that can save your soul, and that is God in heaven. You got to get down on your knees and pray and ask God that he could help you to get a hold of, find your soul so that you can be saved. Don't get down to Donald Trump doesn't have the solutions to the fucking issue. I promise you. Joe Biden doesn't have the fucking solutions to the fucking problem. You have to find your soul. That's why we're here. Who are you, man? Who the fuck are you? Can you get on here and do a video like this and talk and try to help people? I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for you. I'll probably lose a bunch of subscribers, but I don't give a fuck. I'm still going to fucking speak my mind. I've seen Dave the pickup artist, man. He put out a video today. Something about a douchebag, right? Something about a douchebag. So I went over and I didn't actually watch the video. I watched it, but I didn't. You know how you can just scroll and it'll play the video? I didn't actually click on it to watch it because I was at work and I really couldn't watch it. But I kind of watched a little bit of it. And it was kind of commendable to Dave, man, because I agree with his video. You got these people in the world like Elliot Cruz that are self-proclaimed Christians as saviors of the world that believe that politicians are going to save the fucking world, the society in which we fucking live in, that Joe Biden is going to save the fucking world, man. You know, this guy is proclaimed as a Christian. A Christian. He is a Christian, a devout Christian, an educator of the children's minds. He's a school teacher. He goes to school and teaches kids. So I hear. I don't know. But he's an educator and he's a Christian. He's just so smart. But my problem is this, man. Anybody who possesses their fucking soul, anybody that possesses their fucking soul and has God living in their heart, doesn't support murdering babies. You don't support murdering fucking babies. You don't support murdering anything. You don't support murdering Palestinians. Sit there, I'm a Christian, and we got to support the Jews as they massacre the fucking Palestinians. No, God doesn't want the Palestinians or the Jews killed. God doesn't want to see babies fucking killed and aborted out. You know, the whole fucking mental mindset of this whole fucking world that it's a woman's right to fucking abort the baby. It's a woman's body. It's my body. I gotta kill. You know, we have committed a genocide in the United States of America. We have killed over 100 million babies for the sake of fucking women's rights. 100 fucking million. 100 million fucking. That's why the border's wide open. They're trying to repopulate this nation because we have committed genocide on ourselves. Have you ever thought about that? There is a fucking devil on the loose, and somehow he's convinced you, a lot of you people out there, that it's okay to fucking murder babies. It's fucking genocide. You know what it is? If you don't want to get pregnant and have an abortion, keep your fucking legs, keep them fucking legs together. Don't live an immoral life where you have to go out and live promiscuous and have fucking sex and with all these fucking people, because if you have sex, you're going to get fucking pregnant. And then what are you going to do? What do you think fucking sex was made for? For your fucking pleasure? No, it was made to procreate fucking children. Not for self-gratification. That is immoral. And there's consequences. You get fucking pregnant, you have a baby. You know, you may not like what I'm saying, but I'm saying it. Go find somebody else that's going to fucking tell you. You know, there was a time in our country where our government didn't stand for this abortion shit. But they've lost their souls, man. They have lost their souls. They have lost their way. All of them have. Every single fucking person in Washington, D.C., every last fucking one of them have lost their fucking soul. They have. They've lost their soul. If they're in Washington or if they're some type of politician, they have lost their souls, man. And they're going to fucking hell. They're going to burn in hell. Elliot Cruz is going to fucking burn in hell. He's going to fall in the pits of fucking hell so fast, he's going to spin and catch on fire. He ain't going to know what the fuck. He's going to think that he's going to heaven, but he's just a fucking puppet for Satan, and he's been deceived. You don't murder fucking children. It's just really fucking simple, man. I know. I can feel God in my heart and soul, and I don't have to read the Bible to know that murder is wrong. I know that it's wrong. And if you don't know, then you don't possess your fucking soul. You know, there's a scripture, Matthew 13, verses 24 through 43. You ought to read that scripture because that is the time that we're living in. That tells you who are you in this world that we live in. You might think you're somebody, but then you come to find out you're not, because you're supporting the fucking murder of little babies. You're doing the will of Satan himself. And that's just how I feel. That's how I feel. You know, they could get on here all fucking day on this fucking television and tell me how to live my life and what I need to fucking think and believe. I listen to my heart and soul, baby. I make my own fucking decisions, man. You know what? I mean, we want to sit there and kowtow to these other fucking countries. Well, let me tell you something. If China takes over this country, half of this country will be dead. Half of this, they will fucking kill you. They will put you in a fucking camp and fucking burn and incinerate your fucking body. Russia will do the same fucking thing, man. They'll build a fucking place and just burn your fucking ass alive. You know, so don't sit there and come against me because I have liberties and freedoms, because you're going to be coming against you. Just be glad we still have them right now. That we haven't given them to just totally given them to the government. We just haven't totally given them to other countries. We need to start taking care of this country, take care of those of liberty and freedoms in this country. You know, if you want to get an abortion, go for it, man. That's between you and God. Go for it. You're going to stand before God one day. Every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. Me, you, and the rest of this fucking world's going to have to stand before God one day. And I'm not going to fucking stand before God one day knowing that I just fucking bowed down to Satan and went right with his fucking plans with killing 100 million little babies in this country.